The morning air in Fukuoka was slightly chilly and tinged with the scent of autumn. The Isegahama Stable's lodgings in a corner of Uchizai Fuji resounded with the shouts of the wrestlers and the sound of fierce clashes. With the Kyushu tournament just around the corner, everyone's expressions were filled with tension and determination. Hakuoho regained his position in the mawashi and stepped onto the ring. A fiery light was shining in the eyes of this young and talented wrestler. His training opponents included his stable rivals Atami Fuji and Nishi Fuji. Their initial clashes were intense, and sand flew up as their bodies collided. There were 20 training matches. Hakuoho had 15 losses in 5 matches, a harsh figure if you just look at the results. However, there was no sign of weakness in his mouth. Rather, he seemed to be looking for lessons to learn from his losses. He spoke quietly, saying that these are the most important times. There is still a little over a week to go. Even in the main tournament, not every single one of the 15 days will be perfect. That's why it's important to suffer now. With those words, he wiped the sweat from his forehead as he moved closer to the top East Megashira rank, just 3 steps away. Just one more step and the path to Ozeki is in sight. But Hakuoho is not impatient. He is steadily looking ahead, solidifying his footing. This year has been a year of great growth for him. He has won more matches than he loses in 5 consecutive tournaments since the first tournament, and has recorded a record of 1 win and 7 losses as East Megashira 2, breaking his personal best. As he has gradually risen in the rankings, his sumo has also changed. He says calmly that he has become more composed than before. But behind his words lies the weight of his accumulated efforts. Outside the ring, Isagawa Oyakata quietly watches his disciples. His eyes are stern, but deep affection can be seen in them. Don't forget the frustration of losing. That will shape the next match. The Oyakata's words echo in the room. Hakuoho nods and stands up again. He wants to win one more match, even if it means pushing through his aching body. This determination is conveyed through his entire body. As training progresses, his movements gradually become sharper. He tries all the techniques, pushing, pulling, and throwing, searching for his own style. He wants to broaden the scope of sumo. The way he says this shows the hunger of a young sumo wrestler. He is not just concerned with winning or losing, but with the content. This attitude is leading him to the next stage. Hakuoho laughs as he fixes his sand-covered mawashi, saying that training never lies. There is meaning in getting back up even after losing. The training hall at Isegahama Stable is not just a place for practice. There is a bond of trust from his teammates and dreams. Adamio slaps Hakuoho after training. Your tachiai isn't bad. If you push harder, you can definitely do it. Although he doesn't say much, his teammates' encouragement resonates in his heart. Nishi Fuji also tells him not to forget to keep pushing forward, no matter how tough things get. A sense of unity spreads throughout the room. Hakuoho takes a deep breath and looks up at the ceiling. There lies Murayama and Ozeki, who he still dreams of becoming Yokozuna. Of course, he is aware of Yama. But he doesn't want to rush. I want to accumulate and seize it. There was confidence in his voice as he spoke. The Kyushu tournament in Fukuoka is a special stage for sumo wrestlers. It is a place to end the year and gain momentum for the next year. For Hakuoho, this ring is also a turning point. He wants to put on a good sumo match at the end of the year. If he wins big here, he thinks he can go even higher next year. Outside the dormitory at dusk, the sky over the Uchiwasakura turns orange. The sound of drums from the autumn festival echoes in the distance. The wrestlers cool down silently and start preparing for dinner. In the corner of the training room, Hakuoho's mawashi and a towel he used to wipe away sweat are placed. The muddy marks on them are proof of his days. The master said this at a meeting after training. Don't be afraid of losing now. What you should be afraid of is not learning anything. Hakuoho nodded quietly, taking it to heart. His sumo is not yet complete. That's what makes it interesting. As the lights in the dormitory go down at night, he lies in bed, reflecting on his day's trends. The angle of that clash, the movement of his feet, the timing of the moon. He repeats it all in his head. Tomorrow will be even better. He mutters this softly and closes his eyes. The air in Kyushu seems to foreshadow tomorrow's battle. Training continues. Turning even defeat into a source of growth, Hakuoho has only one thing in his heart: a pure desire to become stronger. And one day, that desire will turn his big dream into reality. The figure standing on the sand of the sumo ring after the match is like a mirror reflecting the future. Yamayaku Ozeki, and then Yokozuna. The path is long. But Hakuoho's eyes show no hesitation. The Kyushu tournament is just around the corner. The breathing of the wrestlers shakes the autumn sky of Fukuoka. Their voices echo through the training hall once more. One more match. Hakuoho answers the voices of his fellow wrestlers and steps back onto the ring. Sweat and sand glisten. His appearance is the very proof of a challenger. The sound of the clash echoes, and the heat returns to the training hall. Seeking evolution rather than victory or defeat, Hakuoho was fighting with himself again today. His sumo was filled with youth, hope, and determination. A satisfied smile appeared on the face of his master as he watched him. This is good, there is still room for growth. What kind of sumo will Hakuo show on the first day of the Kyushu tournament? The answer will come soon. The wind of the Wazai is blowing quietly. Training will begin again tomorrow. The story of Yumo Yorishi is not over yet.